Yeah, g'day guys. I've just taken delivery of a new Canyon Spectral and I did a unboxing video for the Torque when I got one. So I want to do the same thing for this bike, and it's going to start with a bit of bad news, unfortunately. Upon pickup, it has a dirty big hole in the box, and I've already had a look through and taken a bunch of photos. It's got some frame damage, so it's not an awesome start to this video. That said, when the Torque showed up, we had some warranty issues. Nothing really major. The little stopper on the seat post that kind of activated it all was the wrong one, so they swapped it over pretty quick. I've dealt with their customer support guys a fair bit. They've been pretty good so far, and I've already touched base with them this afternoon, so fingers crossed, but pretty confident they've done a good job so far. Also wanted to say that it's really not Canyon's fault. Obviously they just pack it, they build it, goes on to, in this case, UPS, and then it goes around the world. So this one went to Philadelphia, Hawaii, and Melbourne, and on its journey somewhere got a stab wound. All right, so I've cut the tape and let's open her up. Now I haven't had a look either, so I already know there's some damage, but we'll see how we go. Based on the Torque, when that showed up, that was packed amazingly well. So I'm kind of expecting the same from this bike. And yeah, I kind of know what to expect. Awesome. Paste, little torque wrench, stickers, etc. Now the Torque had a little Bible thing in here, which I'm assuming this one has too. There it is, the manual. This all off to the side. I'm assuming there's axles and stuff in here as well. So wheels, awesome. Bars are down there. It's all just Velcroed together, which is cool. Alright, so I've flipped the camera around. I want to have a bit of a look at it. I've put the seat in, haven't put the dropper connection together yet, but just wanted to see what kind of condition it's in. As we already know, there's going to be some damage somewhere. But side's not too bad. This was the side that had, I think, the wheel resting against it. So the wheel was between here and the box. So it's going to have a little bit of rubber mark, but nothing too bad. They do a really good job packing it in, we really should say that. And having a look around. So the damage is all on this side. So some of these ones, they don't look too bad. I mean, they're definitely a problem. They're definitely going to go through warranty. There's a bit of paint missing up here. The axle's fine. There's more just the box got a hole in it, something rubbed against it. The biggest one's actually under here, where it's kind of just taking the paint off, it's taking it down to metal. So it's nothing, I don't think, structural, it's just paint. Alright, quick list of differences between this one, this Canyon Spectral, and the Canyon Torque, just as far as packing and how they showed up. Pros and cons. There definitely seems to be slightly less packing in the box this year. They seem to have gone for more of these guys, little foam and Velcro. Pro of this, I suppose, is it's reusable, so I'll definitely keep them. Also got some volume spaces for the fork, which the Torque didn't get. Alright, just got the little seat stopper through for the dropper post. It's actually a bit more of a prick than I thought it would be, because it kept catching in this, on the inside of the frame tube. So I did the electrician trick and got the little yellow tongue strip out, poked it down, got it through. While it's up like this, I pointed this out on the Torque when I got it. These little strips under here are sensational. All the cables run through them. You can take them off really easy. Super easy to change cables. It sits on the ute bed, which is awesome. I am a massive fan of doing this versus internal cabling. So yeah, big ups for that one. One thing I do really love about Canyon, I've mentioned this I think in the Torque video as well, is just they put the little Torque specs everywhere. So literally over all the different pivots and everything you'll be talking up, which is awesome. All right, so we have got the wheel on, we've readjusted the maxle, got the dropper post lever on, and we're pretty much done. So, I mean, I took my time, it took me about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. And I suppose while we're at it, worth a quick mention is just some impressions and kind of why I went with this bike. So comparing this with the Torque, which I had before, this is 160mm travel up front and 150 in the back. Torque was 180 in the front and 175 back. I found the Torque just had too much travel for what I needed for most of the trail riding I did. I had bought the Torque to try and replace a DH bike and a 29er, and when I found that when I took the Torque downhilling, I lost some of the kind of stiffness that I really liked in full downhill bikes. Not saying the Torque's not capable enough, it's just that I really like the feel of like triples for forks, and I just like the feel of a big bulletproof kind of bike. It instills confidence a lot. So I found that I kind of missed that a little bit. I think the Torque would be an amazing bike if you were just riding bike parks all the time. And places like Medina, it would just be amazing. That would be the only bike you'd ever need. Riding at places like Derby, which I did, that was the last ride I had the Torque for. It was good for the descents, but it was slightly too much for the climbing and for the kind of undulating stuff that Derby has. So I've hence going for something a little shorter and a little lighter and a little just generally, you know, less beefed up. The ultimate plan is to get another DH bike and then go back to a 2-bike family for the range of riding that I do, which is everything from light kind of XC right through to trail, right through to a lot of kind of gravity trail stuff, and I do a lot of DH as well. So 2 bikes I think is the perfect number for me there. Alright, so just been to visit Canyon Support. Quick update, we've gone through the compensation bit. So they had a look, there's nothing structural, it's just paint. After taking off some of the protective stickers that are on the stays, it actually looks like, at least for the bottom stay, the sticker took most of the hit. And once that was removed, it wasn't as bad as initially thought, which is good. The top stay did take more of a hit, and we saw that earlier in the video. But yeah, we went the compensation route, nothing structural. Won't go into the price, but yeah, pretty happy with the support from Canyon once again. So time to get back to what we should be doing, which is just riding the bloody thing. So let's get to it.